There's a quote that says, instead of avoiding the storm, dance in the rain. And I want to sit on this for a second. I want to think about this for a second. If instead of avoiding the storm, you're excited for the storm, there's a whole nother layer of experience in your life. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story about how this is true for me and why I think it's so important. When I grew up, I just pushed down all my feelings. There was no, life was like grayscale. You know what I'm saying? Instead of my emotions being up and down, I was just right here. That meant no reactions. That means I go to the Niagara Falls and I say, it's like a waterfall. Why is this a big deal to everyone? Because there's no up and down. There's no reaction. But they were pushed down. And so as I grew up and eventually drove down to a new place to start college, and I left every single thing that I possibly could have built, I was filled with this sadness of loss of everything. And I was sitting on my car out in some farm fields. I'd been there a million times before, the night before I leave and make that drive down. And I started seeing the colors, the trees, the leaves were green and the lavender was purple and the sunflowers on the other field were yellow, bright yellow. But I'd been there before and I hadn't seen that. And then I realized the sadness was my TV turning from black and white to color. There was a whole nother layer of experience in my life that I had never had before. And so the storm is just a chance to dance in the rain, to be happy for the sadness in a weird way. And so for all of you that are in the storm, take a chance to look at it as a chance to dance in the rain. You're experiencing a depth that most people might not ever understand or choose to run away from. They'll just run away from the storm. And you have the opportunity to dance in the rain.